Dragons visiting the Towson Tigers in our CAA Game of the Week on Lax Sports Network. Hello everybody, alongside Kelly Berger, the three-time gold medalist. I am Tom Eschen. These two teams met in the CAA semifinals last spring. A 15-14 Drexel victory in overtime with some controversy. Kelly, we get the rematch today.
Yeah, there was a lot of drama in that last matchup.
She gets free. Flag goes up. Stopped by Bennett. Still in the critical.
That you want back as Drexel. You're going to see here, I actually think the Towson player reaches in the crease after the rebound to scoop that ball out. I do think the official missed this call. But either way, garbage goal. Towson picks it up and they get it back. So you see here that Towson player reaches in and gets that rebound, which that is not allowed. But, you know, sometimes it's missed. And you get
one of those with her sister Peyton. It's Paige behind the cage. She dodges in and out of the critical scoring area, working that clock low once again. Clark. 10 on the clock. Good defense by Karson Harris. How about that? Bennett coming out, picks off the pass. Looking for their first goal. 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Harris dodging from the top. Harris shoots just wide.
If I was Karson Harris, I would be ecstatic that they are in a man-to-man defense right now. Her style of play is exactly, you know, against a man-to-man defense can be very productive because of her fantastic dodging and her speed.
Brady trying to dodge herself on the top. Good help there, working on the draw. And a big scuffle for that ground ball. That whistle will go the way of the Tigers. Hard to see what was going on in there, but they get the benefit of the doubt in this case.
I guess we'll trust the official on that one.
Was there.
And to break that defensive set down easily is they sent the slide and caused commotion on the Drexel side.
Bit of the second unit in here for the Dragons. Quickly back the other way. Karson Harris. One-timer there. Grady, and it does tick in for Schneiderith. 4-2. 0.3 on the clock.
And not to mention, Karson Harris started that by her dodge that created the double team and allowed everything to shift. You know, her just being there creates something.
4 on the clock. Harris looks like she'll try to get one more pass in there, and Drake unable to get a shot off as the final seconds tick off the clock here in the first. An action-packed first, a one that moved rather quickly here today. It's the top on Lax Sports Network. Simpson back to Harris. Harris draws the shooting space. $36 goals this year for the graduate student from Grant Mills, Maryland. Had 4 goals and an assist in her last game against William and Mary. And there goes Harris streaking towards the cage. She goes high and she scores. Drexel cuts the deficit to 1.
And right before this call was made, I'm always very impressed with Drexel's ball movement. This is what created this 8-meter. It was a shooting space call because the entire team moved the ball very well, quicker than the defense could get there. And if you put Karson Harris on the 8-meter, you are in trouble because she knows exactly what to do at this point. She's a graduate. She's a graduate senior. She's been there. She's done that. She's done it for so long. And you should have confidence in her because she is a phenomenal finisher as well as a player. But you put her on the 8-meter, things can get a little dicey.
Now 13 of 23 on that 8-meter this season, her 37th goal this year. Now needs 3 goals to tie the career school record mark of 189. She's got 186 goals in her career, a long career at that. Came back with a bunch of her teammates here to do it one more time after a program-defining season in 2021. Most wins in the history of the program, 13 of them. They win this draw, now have an opportunity to tie.
And that's not something always Drexel, I think, was. And so they've worked on it a lot, and these players should be proud of it.
Harris trying to dodge from up top, looking for some space. Pounded there right in front. Good defense by Olivia Malamphy, but the penalty is drawn, and now Harris will get it right down the middle. 45 on the possession clock. Harris with a look, and Harris goes high again. 2 in a row. Drexel ties it 4-4.
And this is what we talked about earlier with that 1v1 opportunity that you're giving Harris from the top. She's going to keep working to get that 8-meter center hash. She brings her stick right over her head to get protection, and then she's still able to use that flick of the wrist to read where is the goalie? Do I need to flick it high? Do I need to flick it low? And she just flicks it right in that top left corner to find space.
So she's got 2 goals now here in the second quarter, the first 2 minutes. And just like that, Drexel's tied it up, all knotted up at 4 here. She set the single season goals and draw control records last year. She has the career draw controls record as well. She was the CAA Player of the Year in 2021. First time a Drexel player has been able to do so. For now, Simpson was on her. Now Zizakovic. Here's Thornton. Trying to work, finds herself some freedom. She shoots it just wide. Dremmo working all the way around the top. Now Harris, dangerous, dodging quickly. She's got a natural hat trick here in the second. She gives Drexel a 5-4 lead.
I think she is really dangerous when it comes against a man-to-man defense. She has speed, she has quickness, she has great stick work. She reads defense really well on where her body needs to be. She can go both ways, and she's showing that on these last 3 possessions. Really hard dodges that it's either resulted in an 8-meter or resulted in just a 1v1 dodge to goal, and now she's put her team up by 1.
And she has taken over, and so has Drexel. 5-4, they force a Sonia LaMonica timeout. We'll take a break as well. 11:39 to go in the half here at Tiger Field. Karson Harris with a natural hat trick within the first 5 minutes of this second quarter, too. Harris, so dangerous. Little fake pass. What a dodge into the middle, looking for another. Merlot stops it, but a whistle happened before the shot. Looked like maybe the stick of Malamphy there.
Yeah, it looks like that Towson defender made one last reach to try and stop Harris from going to goal, and they got her on the body.
This could tie the school record. Will she do it? Yes, she does. 4 in a row for Karson Harris. She's tied the school career record in goals at 189 and given her team a 2-goal lead.
Needs to make that change, because putting 11 on the 8-meter is not productive because of what is happening. So awesome job for Karson, and really well done. She's been able to prove that she can score from any hash mark, because she's had the center, she's had the wide, she's had the other wide. But you got to keep her off the 8-meter, Towson, if you want to get back in this game and make it a run.
I mean, we've talked to Kim Hillier before, and Kelly, she said, yeah, like, we want other players to be sources, and, you know, we don't have to have Karson put the team on her back, but I guess when she can put the team on her back, she will, and she sure has here today. When they needed it, down early, now they've got a 2-goal lead. Here, whistle. Malamphy gets her stick on it. Malamphy tries to get the ground ball. Good, tough play, but the whistle is blown once again, going the way of Drexel.
A really good hustle play, really good anticipation there, and just didn't go her way, but you time out here yet.
A 7-0 runs. They were down 4-1. How this game has changed in the second quarter.
I think, too, Tom, we can recognize what Drexel is doing majorly different, and that's getting the draw.
Looks to dodge. Out to Harris, running downhill, and Harris, man, she is starting to gain some traction. I mean, she is. She's got 4 goals today, gets another opportunity on the 8-meter. Has tied the school record today. 4 goals, looking for number 5, and there it is. 190 career goals for Karson Harris. That is the school record. Her 5th today. Drexel takes a 4-goal lead.
And she knows how to score, and that's why she now holds that record. It's pretty important to recognize the players you don't necessarily want to put on the 8-meter, and she is one of them because she knows how to be productive there. It's hard to figure out what to do against her in order for that to not happen, but she's single-handedly been able to bring this team back and take them ahead with these 8-meter opportunities.
5-goal game for Harris. Her season high came against Delaware and Lafayette. She had 6 goals and an assist in each of those. And this is just the first half here today. 11 seniors for the Tigers honored. 11, I guess, final year, I guess, if you will, players. I guess can't really call them seniors anymore.
Let's have a big stop here and see if, one team can step up on the defensive side.
I mean, these two teams have done a lot of scoring in CAA play. Drexel scoring 20 in their last 2. And Towson.
Speaking about defense, it looks like they're now face guarding Karson, and they'll see if they can take her out and make any change, and it doesn't look like it's going to affect Drexel.
That was been tough on the goalies. That's what these offenses have really made it difficult. They've had some funny goals too, some deflections, some second chances. It's been difficult if you're Merlo or Bennett to really get yourself going today.
And I start to wonder, is that because both teams are playing a man-to-man style, woman-to-woman style?
Harris, 5 goals in the second quarter alone. She's got the school record halftime here at Tiger Field. Just made the move a moment ago. Slides coming a little quicker this time.
Not a fake dodge, not like they were trying to create something to then build off of that. They were going to goal hard. So every player here has the green light for Drexel to go to goal hard, especially while they're face guarding Karson. They're still trying to remind the Towson defense, like, we're all threats.
Tough, tight proximity, switching hands, and maybe she's played a little box in her day, I might imagine.
I was just going to say that. That looks a little...
You would have something to say about that. Something to these athletes, and it's a proof of her hard work and everything she's given to this program over the course of her career. Great example for the younger ones out there. Here's Karson Harris picking up that draw. As now Drexel facing a deficit. Big collision there as Harris went after it, and as did Sullivan. And that's going to get called against Harris. So Sullivan absorbing some contact, picking but Bennett there, an easy save. Here comes
You're
Harris.
going to have to shoot harder. You're going to have to shoot harder on Bennett for that. If she's ready for that kind of shot, and as she should be. I mean, who she is and where she's been, she's ready for it.
Harris had kept it the whole time, got it knocked away, though the whistle will blow. It was a overtime victory for Drexel. And some dissension among our officiating crew. They're going to blow the whistle. I think they're actually going to call a foul there. So that was called on Malamphy. Harris will get a free run at it here. Good pass to Grady. Knocked away by Williams. Harris quiet. Didn't score in the third after the 5 in the second. Ball bouncing, rolling through the middle here. Harris, in the carnage of bodies, picks it up, but there's a reason for that. And then it's the infraction on Drexel. We'll get the ball back for Towson.
And that's unlucky because that feels inconsistent just because there was a big collision down on the other offensive side, collision in the midfield. But at the end of the day, it's the ref's call, so you got to play.
We were on this side of the field, but Karson Harris with the ball with not many people around her is a scary sight. Behind her a bit there. That was a tough catch. But if she were able to catch that, I bet that's a goal 9 times out of 10.
Absolutely, especially from her. And she wants that back. But again, we can't avoid looking at what else she's done. They're shutting down Karson, and Carson's just standing there. But her offense doesn't need her right now. But I would say go set picks. Here she is setting a pick. And then keep moving.
Jarema works
we don't
back
like to pay
right.
attention. We don't like to pay attention to one goalie, or one player, but it ends up being that way when you have someone like Karson who scores 5 goals in a row to put her team back up.
Jarema, opportunity to give her team the lead. She has 5 goals this year, 3 of 7 on free position. She'll pass out of it. Tries a flash back open. Over the middle, hesitates. The ball bounces free. Harris gets her stick in there. Ball still loose. Picked up, Paris. What a game.
All in all, it's been, couldn't ask for a better one.
Yeah, Drexel's got 11 turnovers today. That's below their season average. Towson has just 9, so that's been clean. It'll start in the cross of Harris. 54.7 to go.
Interesting that they're shutting off Grady there. I would almost sink in a little bit and play that help defense.
Melanphy, Harris goes down, keeps possession, gets it knocked away. To overtime here in Towson, Maryland. Towson winners in overtime.